Good morning, family around the world. Happy Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. I hope all is well. I don't have a Tuesday motivation for you. However, I do have an encouragement letter for you. So yesterday, I had to take my son to the doctor, which means we spent the entire day together. This blur in the background is killing me. So we spent the entire day together. It was amazing. Like the feeling that I had, I mean, it was warm. It was priceless. And, that was for me. For him, 2 going on 3 years old, whether he know what it was exactly, but I'm pretty sure that it meant even more to him. And it made me think about the commitment video that I did last series, speaking about connection. You make a connection, and that connection creates a bond, and that bond goes on to establish a relationship. And as you spend time with that individual, then it sustains that relationship. So it just made me think about that. But it was amazing feeling. It's a trip because usually when my wife is there, he's always under her, and periodically he'll come over there and fool with me for a little bit and then go back to her. But he's always under her. But yesterday the roles will switch. Like he was under me like all day, and even after she got home, he would go over there and fool around with her for a little bit, but he just kept coming to me, and it was like really beautiful. Even when I was sitting at the table, he would come over there and and sit with me, and if not that, then he'll come over there and like, Daddy, come sit with me. He always tell us to go sit with him on the sofa. But anyway, it was that feeling. I know it meant the world to him. So what I'm trying to say is, to all my fellas out there who have children, who want to be a part of their children's life, and and it's not that easy. Even to you fellas that concur less or whatever, I'm talking to you, and please feel me. It's coming from the heart. I'm not judging no one, because I have my issues as a dad being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes that's even worse. Being present, and what we the harm that we're causing our child, or our children. So like I said, I have my issues too, so I'm most definitely not pointing a finger, talking down, or judging you or any kind of way. But as I encourage you, I also encourage myself to step it up as being a dad, because that feeling that I felt, like, I can't imagine what he felt and what the children feels when the dads and the mother are active in their lives. Even with the dad and the mom not being together, them coexisting, willing to put their differences aside for the sake and the health of their child, the well-being of their children. So my fellas out there, I really encourage you to be a part of your son or daughter lives, because they need you now, and they will need you as they get older. And especially this time, this time now, like, it's very critical. So I just want to encourage you, and the second part about it, I know some of you have to go through the courts to do all this, and you just rather not be bothered, like, and I get it, but it's just one of them type of deals. Like, is it, do you feel like a relationship with your children is worth going through what you have to go through, to make sure that you're a part of their lives? Because, I mean, speaking from experience, like, you have no idea unless you went through it yourself. You have no idea the void, the emptiness that can grow within your children, or within the children, and how it would affect them as they get older. It's traumatizing, and especially with the girls, when the dad isn't there, they turn to, that smooth talking slick, that probably don't mean her any good, but she don't know what she don't know what a dad loves look like, let alone feel like. So however he's treating her, she may feel like that it's love, and for the boys, not having that daddy love, they don't know what that love look like, or they don't know what that love feels like. So, that cat on the corner, or the cat in that nice car and stuff like that, that's moving weight, or even gang affiliation, that love that's painted for them, they think that's love, and they turn to that. So, either way, they're doomed. So it's about saving our babies. Give them some tools to fight with, as they get older, mentally and especially spiritually. That way they will stay grounded, and they know what that love feels like. They know what that love look like. And then when they grow old enough to have children of their own, then they can give that same love to their kids. We have to break the generational curses, with us, not being in our kids' lives, and us choosing everything and everybody else over our family and stuff like that, and just leaving them in a cold. Like, we have to change that, because if you look on the news, like, man, we murdering like crazy, like ages. Just not too long ago, this brother killed his brother. Like, first thing came to mind was Cain and Abel. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's been happening since the beginning of time, but it don't have to be your family. You can save that. We can save that. So, like, I mean, and I speak about this community. That's what this community is going to be about. Like, us coming together and walking through these issues together, and making some necessary changes, for our kids. How can we come together and help one another, give each other advice, hold each other accountable when we don't feel like going on, like, being each other's strength, being each other's backbone, being each other, like, just being a like true brotherhood. So that's what the community is going to be about. But I'm just starting here as I do my homework behind the scenes, and everything is going to come. I just have to make sure I'm consistent. I have to make sure that I'm staying in the atmosphere of what I've been called to do, so I won't lose the fire for it, to make sure that we can save one another, and ultimately, like, save our babies, because, like, we pushing them out into this world, like, and this world don't care. This world say, get this money. This world say, get that car, like, nice homes, nice clothes, all the women. That's what the world say, like, and that's the devil way of thinking. He want us to be focused on the things that God is opposing to. Now, understand, getting money, like, we have to provide for our children. So it's nothing wrong with getting money is how you go about getting your money. It's about placing that money before God. Then it's a problem. Same thing with cars and and a home. Like, nothing wrong with that. It's about the mentality and what motivates you and what moves you. Like, if it's things like that, like, that's called an idol. You putting that before God, so that's a sin. So I'm not opposing to that, because I want the same for my family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely not judging you for that, but it's but no, that's what the community is going to be about. We gotta do this. We gotta do this for our families, like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a lot of divorces. It's a lot of stuff that's preventable. And it's mainly because we're not doing what we're supposed to do, because of the wife or the baby mama, her antics and like, your personal feelings for how she handled things and just stuff like that. It's like, man, forget it all. And we don't consider our babies. It's personal, like, between the mom. But we allow that to be enough for us to just to walk away. I done felt like that before, what I'm saying? Like, but, I mean, I ain't going nowhere. What I'm saying? Straight up. I'm not going nowhere. So, fellas, we got this. We gonna do this together. And, like, listen to me. You're not alone. Forgive me, I'm trying to back up. You're not alone. So we're gonna do this together. And we're going to be prosperous at it, because Christ is going to be our foundation, as he's supposed to be, and we're going to get through this thing. All right. I got to get on this clock, hop in my tractor real quick. So I love you guys. Sorry this message took so long. But just know, hey, I'm rocking with you to the fullest, like, praying for you and everything. Pray for me, and yeah, we're going to get through this thing together. All right. Love.